Ladies and gents, cousin boys, Danny Stewart here for BassBandDirect.com with a very quick naked sound review today on this Squire Japan. So this is an early 90s one made for the Fender Squire label by Tokai, I believe. So while Fujigen were taking care of the Fender Japan label, Tokai were taking care of the Squire Japan label. So this is an M serial, silver series. And M serial means that it is probably 1992 or 93, I think. It sounds good, and it plays very well, plays just as well as any Fender. And to be honest, like Tokai neck work, their neck builds are really good, and the fit is, I think, actually better than some of the Fujigen stuff. And Fujigen started using CNC routers and stuff, and the fit was not quite, it was good, but not quite as tight as these. Like Tokai at this time, I think, and I'm not sure, maybe they still are using only hand-guided routers. And then the rest of the pocket is finished, the fine tuning of the pocket is done by hand, which means you get a tighter fit, which I think is better for a musical instrument, because you want more contact between the wood of the neck butt, the heel and the body. And I think you get that with this. Sounds quite aggressive. These are just round wound strings on it, and I think the pickup is ceramic, not alnico, so the pickup is not as good as what you would get in your higher end, your higher priced Fender cousins, but still it's good. I think the body is basswood rather than alder, so that's, you know, that's a cheaper point. However, I reckon stick a pair of alnico pickups in this and it's going to be just as good as a Fender Japan. I mean, it's the neck is equally as good after all, and the body is basswood. A lot of the Fender Japan bodies were basswood too on the lower priced models. You know, and it's got similar properties to older, but yeah, the rest of it is just as good as far as I'm concerned. It's got a bone nut, it's cut nicely. The frets are medium size. It's good fretwork. It's tidy. The neck is really good quality. It's maple with a walnut skunk stripe. The hardware is exactly the same as on Fender Japan. It's your GB1s and just a standard L-plate bridge with single slot steel saddles. So yeah, I mean, I think it's a perfectly acceptable bass. It plays very well. The action is good, sets up nicely, truss is still healthy. Yeah, so you know, Tokai build nice, reliable necks. It's got a bullet truss at the headstock end. The only thing that's wrong with this bass is that it had some peeling on the headstock. There was a crack here and it had taken some of the logo away with it. So it also had some stickers on it which tanned the, you can see there, foot sticker tan spots on there over the Fender logo and over the Silver Series part as well. But I've made it so that it's not so easily discernible, and because the lacquer on the headstock top coat was cracking and peeling a bit. I've given it a sanding and just a top sand, and I've coated it, recoated it, and it's pretty, yeah, it's pretty much resolved any issues with peeling of the original finish, so that's fine. I would rank it in B rank condition for the year 1992 or 93, and playing state is very good. So yeah, I strongly recommend it. It's a relatively inexpensive instrument, and it's nice quality. It's made by Tokai, so and do correct me if you think I'm wrong about that. If you know better, do correct me in the comments. You know, I'm learning all the time about the Japanese guitar industry. I've picked up a lot as I've gone along, but I know I'm not right about, you know, there's sometimes I make mistakes, or my sources weren't accurate or something, but that's what I've heard anyway, that Tokai were making the Squire label at that time. So yeah, and you can hear the intonation is good. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good bass, guys. So there's lots of room to go up and down on the bridge. At the moment it's like at a, that's roughly 1.5 millimeters with nominal relief on the fretboard. Truss is still operational, so it's good to go. Do check it out in the link in the video here. It's tagged, so you can get directly to the Shopify listing if you want to. And the other thing is it's lightweight. This is sub 4 kilograms, I'm pretty sure. Let me just check that for you. Well, I'm here. Let's get the old scales out, and I'm going to say it's 3.8. I'm going to be precise and say it's 3.87. Let's just see how accurate my judgment is. Get on there. Okay. Bloody hell. I don't believe it. Honestly, guys, I did not weigh it beforehand. It's 3.87 on the hanging scales. Damn. That is the first time I've ever done that. Usually I'm within maybe 100 grams or so, but wow. Woo. Okay, guys, well, there you go. That's the Fender Squire Japan PB. I think it's a PB33, and that's the other thing, is that I thought it was a 33-inch model, so I was like, oh wow, that's rare, right? So I bought it in, but it's not. It's actually 34 inches. So I know that they did some medium scale ones, but those are rare and they tend to be rather expensive. I do wish to get one in at some point. I am on the lookout. That's why I bought this in, because I thought it was medium scale. Anyway, I'll stop rambling and I'll leave you to it. Have a good day and see you soon. Cheers.